Do you ever see a dog and instantly judge them based on their appearance and stereotypes you've heard? We as people like to think that we don't do things like that, but in most cases, that is not the truth. So a big problem that we have in the United States and around the world is breed-specific legislation, also known as BSL. BSL refers to laws that either regulate or ban certain dog breeds in an effort to decrease dog attacks on humans and other animals. The law may ban a breed of dog completely or call for owners to adhere to regulations like licensing, muzzling, and insurance. I believe this topic may be relevant to you all since we've had experience with animals and pets in the past. I believe it's important to know what BSL is and why it's so controversial in the United States. I've done extensive research on this topic and believe it is very important to know the problems with BSL. I myself have a dog that's breed has been affected by these laws, so I've been able to experience this firsthand as well. Regarding BSL, I believe there are three main aspects that must be considered before one can fully understand the topic. Those three aspects are the origin and history of BSL, the types of regulations, and the specific breeds affected. Before truly understanding BSL, it is important to know the history of these laws and the severity of them. While not many people are familiar with BSL, it has been around in some form for over 30 years. According to the Animal Legal and Historical Center, BSL made its appearance in the late 1980s, following increased media attention surrounding dog attacks on community members. Since then, laws like these have gathered both critics and supporters. Some call BSL a necessary regulation to protect against dangerous dogs, while others say that there is no correlation between dog breed. Shortly after the introduction of BSL, some state legislators responded by choosing to preempt breed bans by passing anti-BSL ordinances and outlawing regulation based on breed. Although states like Colorado have, in a sense, overruled BSL with state law, some cities will maintain their anti-pit bull laws decades later, and Denver is an example of that. The city has widely enforced BSL in the books since 1989, despite the Colorado legislator amending the law in the disapproval of BSL in 2004. While knowing the history, another important thing to know is the severity of these laws. According to Cornell University's shelter medicine program, the most severe form of BSL is a complete ban, meaning no banned breed dogs are allowed to live in a specific area. There are also incomplete forms of BSL, including mandatory spay and neuter, muzzle laws, special licensing or liability insurance, confinement restrictions, etc. Along with the history and the types of BSL, another important thing to know is what breeds are affected and where they are restricted from. So according to Cornell University's shelter medicine program, breeds of dogs usually affected by BSL are the American Staffordshire Terrier, American Pit Bull Terrier, American Bulldog, Chow Chow, German Shepherd, Wolf hybrids, etc. Most importantly, the greatest breed restricted is Pit Bulls, but it's also important to know that many BSL laws have banned Pit Bull dogs, which is not actually a breed of dog. The term Pit Bull only encompasses a number of genotypes and phenotypes that cannot really be reliably identified. These breeds are restricted throughout 26 different states, including Indiana, Washington, Idaho, etc., while other states, including Illinois, Colorado, and California, have laws that prohibit BSL. While not all people are affected by BSL, since not everyone has a pet or not everyone has a dog that's affected by it, it is a controversial topic, and it's important to learn and understand. It is important to know where it came from and what came from the laws. And while there are some critics and some people are supporters, it is important to know what BSL is all about and how it affects different people in different ways. Thank you.